What's up, gamers? We're back with more Starfield. Let me tell you, I am very excited to be playing this game right now. So you'll notice I'm on the load screen, and there's a reason for that. I thought, as you might recall, at the end of the last episode, I had just gone back to the planet that my outpost is on because I'd remembered that there were a weird number of anomalies on that planet, and a pattern I noticed on the planets that we've gone to so far that had the alien temples on them. There was a lot of anomalies on those planets as well. Um, and I distinctly remember, like, I did a full survey of the planet where my outpost is, and the anomalies there were these they were all gravitational anomalies basically. And the whole thing with the aliens is they've got a bunch of gravity stuff going on. um the more I think about it, the more I'm not sure I've ever found a planet with anomalies on it other than the one my outpost is on. And excuse me, I think there was like one more. I don't remember where the other one is. If I could, I would go there, because I wouldn't be surprised if there's an alien temple there too. But it was one of the first planets I really bothered to explore fully and survey. So I thought anomalies were just a type of land feature that you could find on planets. But the more I think about it now that I've surveyed quite a few planets, I don't think that's true. It's usually just life signs, natural, and like hazard you see sometimes. And then there's like ship landing site when that happens and stuff like that. But anyway, I decided that the next thing I was going to do is go back to the Eye and get another alien temple location from Vladimir if I could. But I figured I'd stop off at Aquila City first and do some inventory management. And then I can't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. I was going to look for to see if I could find a planet that I'd already sort of surveyed a little bit that might have creatures or plants on it, fauna or flora on it that gave anesthetic, because I needed to get like 5 different anesthetic um, samples for the person in the clinic for that quest. And this happened like over 24 hours ago, so my memory is a little hazy on what exactly occurred. But the bottom line is, I was traveling about, just not thinking anything of it, and I had a random encounter. I haven't found out what the random encounter is or anything yet. I wanted everyone to get my live reaction to it, so I immediately stopped playing. I wanted to keep playing. I had stuff I wanted to do. I still haven't really managed my inventory or anything, because I never got around to that. But I immediately stopped playing, and there's an autosave of me loading into the system. Uh, and I confirmed that the random encounter happens every time. Every time I load this save. Um, so I don't know what this random encounter is, except I know that um, basically, like, I zoned in and I got hailed from a ship that was there, and the hail said it was coming from, quote, mysterious captain. So I am so intrigued. I've been dying to get back onto this game so that I could find out what the mysterious captain is, what their deal is, because it's been driving me crazy. I just wasn't able to really stream. I was just trying to do stuff between, play a little bit in like the spare like 30 minutes I had the other day, and of course I encounter something interesting that I want to be captured on video. So we're gonna load this save game right now, and we're gonna have an encounter with the mysterious captain, and then we'll take things from there. Sorry for such a rambling start to the video, but I felt like I had to paint the picture because I know it's jarring when I'm watching a YouTube series and the person who's playing is suddenly somewhere different than where they left off.
I just had to see the newcomer. See if you live up to the hype. We can talk if you like. I am a busy lady. So rare that someone new comes along. From the sidelines, it's a real treat to see everyone scrambling. It's very profitable as well.
When someone new comes along, you mean someone new to flying a ship in outer space? Because it seems like there's a lot of people that do that. It's interesting. Like, I don't know how, like, what to think about this because I did just recently start gathering alien powers, and I'm wondering if this encounter is linked to that somehow. Maybe when she says newcomer, she means newcomer to the alien powers arms race or something. Like maybe they're another explorer that's discovered artifacts and has the same link to the ancient aliens that I do. I don't know. This is probably just wild speculation. For all I know, this is a random encounter I could have very easily encountered previously before starting to gather alien powers. But who are you? What are you talking about? Is that your ship? Trident ships are incredibly expensive. I don't have time for this. Goodbye. This cryptic act is bugging me. I'd appreciate it if you explain yourself. Who are you? What are you talking about?
It's not yet time. I don't even know if it will ever be. But hope and my pocketbook springs eternal.
Not yet time to properly introduce yourself? Well, at least that didn't advance the dialogue, so now I can say the second choice, which was I'd appreciate it if you'd explain yourself.
I really can't say, as much as I'd like to. It may mean nothing.
Why did you even contact me then?
For you.
You're rooting for me. Well, thank you. Thanks, I guess. That's how I feel. Rooting for what?
Sorry, can't say. Hopefully all will make sense in time. Good luck.
Thanks, I
guess.
Just
be careful. Very careful. I hope to see
Careful
you at a much
what?
later date.
A much later date? No, I was gonna try and board their ship if I could. Alright, now I don't even remember what I was coming to this planet for. Let's see, where am I actually? An asteroid moon? What? Oh, you know what? I probably just wanted to wait, no, what? I actually don't know. Well then. Well then. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to it. That's enough nonsense, I think. Let's go back to Vladimir and see if we can get another temple location. The other thing I like about this quest, like I'm sometimes a little bothered by this quest because I don't like that it feels very much like Go-See quest. Like it's not very interesting or diverse. It's just the same. It's essentially the same task on repeat.
Let's see what there is to see.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
But I do like that it's taking me to some star systems that I wouldn't have otherwise had a reason to travel to. So in that regard, I do like it. I'm hoping it's going to send me somewhere weird. Oh, it did that weird thing again where it didn't actually take me where I was trying to go. Oh, facts. Oh, okay. Okay, right. So, I'm now remembering the thing that I had forgotten, which is that, I don't know how this became deselected, but that doesn't matter because the thing I forgot is that, well, let's tell the story from the beginning, okay? Okay. So I do have more exposition here. So when I was traveling around, I'm gonna try and find the exact star system because I also I'm curious about some things. I really should have like taken more of a note as to where this was in relation to other things. I think it's like near Cheyenne. What's that say? Rasselhag? Some really weirdly named star systems. I kind of want to go visit Nikola just because I'm a big Tesla fan. Not the car company owned by the crazy person. I mean, Nikola Tesla. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend too much more time looking for this star system. It's a big Starfield, you know. But I'm looking for a star system named... I wrote this down in my notes because I knew I'd want to remember it. Albatani. It's a little annoying that I can't find it anymore. What is this called? Oborum Prime and Oborum Proxima? Delta Pavonis? Part of me at times just wants to travel to random stars just to see what's there, you know? Alright, well, I can't find it, but I'll just... Instead of showing and telling, I'll just tell, because I don't want to waste... Like, this is obviously super boring to watch me just scrolling around the star map like this. Basically what happened is, one of the systems I went to, just for resource gathering and surveying stuff, boring stuff that I didn't want to, you know, include in a video, even though this video is rapidly becoming quite boring. A ship landed on the planet, and I ran up to the ship, and it was a Varun ship, which you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm so interested in learning more about the Varun, but every time I try to learn more about the Varun, I just end up learning nothing new about the Varun. So I was like, awesome, Varun ship. So I immediately, because I've learned my lesson at ship landing sites, if you fight with the enemies that are outside of the ship, if it's like a spacer ship or an ecliptic ship, and you fight with the enemies outside the ship, then the enemies will fight you, but then the enemies inside the ship will be like, oh crap, wasn't expecting gunplay on this planet, and they'll take off and leave. Almost immediately. Like, so if you want to board the ship, you need to immediately board the ship. You need to just ignore the enemies outside of the ship and board the ship. Even if you, like, get up the gangplank, I think that's a word. Anyway, if you get up the walkway, the ramp, to the ship, and you haven't clicked on the loading screen door to board the ship can start taking off, and you'll just fall out of the ship. Like, even if they shut that, you know, they bring the ramp up and they shut you in, the ship will start taking off, and then it makes you clip through the bottom of the ship, and you just fall back down to the planet's surface as they go up into space. So you lose your opportunity to board the ship if they take off, no matter how close you are. So I immediately ran on board the ship. I got on board, and this was a massive ship. I ran through that ship for about 20 minutes, killing Varun. They dropped some cool Varun armor, but no new Varun weapons, which is what I'm really interested in, because they're like really unique looking and different. So I got some more Varun armor from my Varun armor collection. I cleared out the whole ship. I get to the front, finally get to the cockpit of the ship, and I'm like, I can't believe how massive the ship is at that point. I was shocked that there was actually a cockpit I could sit down in. Except I couldn't, of course, because I tried to sit down, and it said your piloting level is not high enough to pilot this type of ship. And I said, okay, bet. And I had some skill points, so I went into my menu and I got up to rank 3 piloting. I now can pilot Class B ships. So then I clicked on the pilot seat again. Still not good enough. So it was a Class C. I think it was called a Prophecy was the ship type. A Class C ship. So I couldn't pilot it. And I'm telling the story in all kinds of the wrong order, but an important detail that I've left out is that after I took the loading screen door and gone on board the ship, I think they had already started taking off, because like my screen went black for a second and then it loaded back in and I was still in the ship. But as I was fighting my way through the ship, I would occasionally come across like a window that showed outside of the ship, and we were not on the planet's surface anymore. Like, I had effectively been kidnapped by the Varun cult. They were in space, in orbit of the planet. And so I fought my way through the ship, killed all the Varun, and then I'm stuck on this ship in space that I can't pilot. Fortunately, the game had my back and was like, don't worry about it. Even though it's not technically possible for you to escape from the ship, we're going to let you fast travel anyway. So let me fast travel to that asteroid, which is why I was there. I picked just a random thing in a system. Maybe it wasn't the asteroid I fast traveled. I don't remember what happened next. It's not really important. It let me fast travel is the bottom line. But the Varun ship is still in orbit of that planet, just floating there. Which is why I was going to go back and show you. I'm curious to see if it's still there, honestly. It might not be. As soon as I load it away, it might have disappeared. Because it seems like a bug that it was able to take off with me on board anyway. And I don't know if you can just, like, if you board a ship and take out the crew, if it'll just stay floating there forever for you to come back at any point in the future to claim it. But it's there anyway, and if I destroy another 30 ships and gain the ability to pilot rank C, I might go back there and see if I can take it, because it was a crazy ship. There was a point to this story. Oh, right. Oh god, I am such a scatterbrain today. I just have to I have to ask for your forgiveness in advance, because this This is a rough start to a video, but after that happened, I was just flitting around surveying planets, and this quest popped up. Talk with Andreja. She didn't say anything to me. It's not like she said something while I was walking by her, like we need to talk or anything like that. I was like on a planet's surface, like scanning things. Nowhere near my ship, nowhere near Andrea, and then suddenly it just pops up, talk to Andrea. And so why did I tell you that big story about the Varun ship? Well, as you remember, when we first encountered Andrea, she was like being attacked by 2 Varun cultists, and that didn't seem out of place because she was in like a dungeon effectively. So I assumed, oh, this is just a Varun cultist enclave or something, and she ran into some trouble. But no, because when we cleared the rest of that mine out, we were there for one of the artifacts. When we cleared the rest of the space out, it was all ecliptics for the rest of the area. No more cultists. The only cultists were those 2 that were attacking her when I got there. And she has seemed really cryptic about, like, she doesn't want to talk about that. She doesn't want me to tell anyone what happened. She's been real weird about it. And so at the time, I theorized, I was like, maybe this is... And she's also very tight-lipped about her past. She doesn't like to talk about her past. She just alludes to having a tragic backstory, but she won't tell us anything about that. And so my, like, spitballing theory is that she used to be a Varun cultist, and she, like, got deprogrammed and escaped or whatever. I don't know. That's probably just me desperate for this game to give me more information about the cult of the Varun, because I think they're like important and certainly fascinating, and it bugs me that I haven't been able to gain any information about them. No matter how hard I look. I had a thing once where Sarah said we need to talk about something, but I don't remember it becoming an activity. Like, I don't remember it becoming a real quest. And when I talked to her, she just wanted to, like... I don't even remember. It was a while ago. But my dreams are once again ignited, where I'm like, well, maybe if I talk to Andrea, she's going to finally give me some of her backstory, or maybe something about the Varun. And then thinking about that made me realize, like, oh, I had that thing where I, like, took over a Varun ship, and maybe the next time we encountered the Varun cultists was going to trigger this dialogue with her. She's going to be like, oh, man, you know. So this is why I'm telling you, like, this is useless information that I probably wouldn't have given out about the ship and stuff, because it's not really important. I may never return to that ship. It's like, maybe I would have explained it just to explain why I suddenly have another skill point spent in piloting, but I'm saying all this because I don't know what triggered this quest, and I consider it a very small possibility that my encounter with the Varun cultists is what triggered this. Okay, now you've got it all now. I don't think I'm leaving anything else out. I completely forgot that this existed. There was like something in the back of my head, like, no, you weren't planning to go back to the Inex, but I was like, I don't remember what I was planning to do. That's what I was planning to do. Was to talk to her. And I think she's still on my ship.
Something for me?
Not bad. Not bad.
Wait. Maybe not?
Yes, my captain?
Ugh. Adoring fan, I love you, man, but could you not be, like, standing directly in my way right now?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget sometimes that the grav drive was also like the artificial gravity. So she's apparently bailed on my ship, which is fair. I don't even remember how I tricked so many people into being crew on my ship. But this is just as well. Like, so she's in the lodge. This is what made me remember it. I was like, why is my quest objective pointing me to the lodge? And that's fine. We're going to go do that first. Like, she's still a member of my crew, right? She's just at the lodge because she's unassigned. Am I understanding that correctly? It's making me worry about it. Like, I didn't want to lose her as a member of my crew. Okay, yeah. Unassigned the lodge. I wish I could, like, assign people to the lodge. I'm happy that Heller and Lan are, like, together on Tau Ceti at my outpost. I keep meaning to visit my outpost to see, like, what they do when they're at an outpost, because I've had Vasco assigned to my outpost for ages, and he just refuses to actually go there. So I've never actually figured out like what having people assigned to your outpost accomplishes. But see, I somehow have 3 people assigned to my ship, and then like my ship's like, oh, you can only have a crew of 2 on your ship. So like, how did I pull that off? Like I don't know. But I thought I was getting like yet another ship person with Andrea, but she got sick of my shit and went back to the lodge, I guess, which is fine. As long as I know where she is and I can find her when I need to. Yeah, well, I guess let's go learn where her bedroom is. That sounded weird. Let's go learn where her bedroom is, specifically so that I can find her when she's at the lodge without having to look around too much. Is the other end of that.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
Yeah, thanks, Mateo. You're the best.
Yes?
Of course, she's just sitting out here in the hallway. She has some deep thinking to do. Let's get to it.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Oh, well, she was there with me when I had my first alien power experience. So I guess she just wants to talk about that. I'm trying not to be very disappointed because I'm just like dying to learn more about her and her backstory, especially if it potentially is related to the Varun. But if you're looking for answers, you're asking the wrong person. Sure didn't look like any culture I've seen or heard of. The whole thing made me uncomfortable from the jump. It was beautiful. I've never imagined such a place.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
Yeah, ancient aliens. There's no way humans were responsible for that. Facts. I'm putting my credits on magic pixies. Maybe. I didn't see a visitor center or pick up a brochure. If that, man, I'm telling you, my next playthrough is 100% going to be Space Asshole, because they have written up all these beautiful asshole, like smart ass responses to people, and I need to know how the NPCs react to being just a dick all the time and never taking anything seriously. We shouldn't take wild guesses. If we keep going, we'll find out for sure. Maybe there are people out there we've just never met. People? Come on, brother. There's no way humans were responsible for that. Yeah.
It is hard to argue, but the implications... I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you alright? Have you felt any side effects?
Yeah, magic powers. I hadn't thought about it, but now you've got me worried. You mean besides the fantastic new power that I now have? No, I'm good. The fantastic new, like... you think there will be side effects? I mean... Yeah?
How can any of us know what will happen? This is the definition of unprecedented, is it not?
It is. No, I feel great. Better than
A
ever.
cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect.
Yeah,
But for
it's
now,
true,
we will just
honestly.
assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts that temple this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
I'm having a little bit of trouble suspending my disbelief about, like, Constellation being the first and apparently only people to, like, pick up on any of this weird stuff. Because, like, the artifacts we found, they haven't been, like, especially deep in these cave systems or in these mines. There have often been, like, enemies right nearby that could have just as easily, like, picked one up or interacted with it. There was even that artifact we got that the guy was using as a hood ornament on his ship. And so clearly, you know, that wasn't the artifact Barrett found, because Barrett brought his back to Constellation. And so someone found that artifact. Someone was the first person to touch it. And had presumably a mystical experience when they did. You know? Like, so it bothers me a little bit, one, that there aren't other factions, like, vying for control of these artifacts and also trying to unravel this mystery for their own motivations. And two, it bothers me that these alien temples that are, like, giant and obvious, like, edifices on the surfaces of planets have never been discovered by anyone. Like, in universe, no one believes that there's anything other than humans out there, and yet there's these big alien temples on, like, there's, like, planets that have, like, civilian outposts and industrial outposts on the other side of the planet, and then an alien temple. Like, no one ever did, like, here in 2023, we have the technology to perform, like, you know, aerial scans of planets and stuff. And well, like, and the other thing is, like, there's gravitational anomalies caused by both the temples and the artifacts themselves, and we're able to detect them. Like, even Lynn, or Heller, I guess, with his, like, primitive miner scanning equipment, like, was able to be like, oh yeah, there's a gravitational anomaly on the other side of this chamber. Go ahead, Dusty. You know? Like, people can detect these things. Like, no one else is on the same path that I'm on. I guess that's why I'm a little bit hopeful that the mysterious stranger is related to that. That this is another person who's walked this path and knows where I'm headed. Like, it will bother me if we're the first ones that have discovered this stuff. And the alien temple thing especially bothers me. Like, like, no one's ever taken an aerial scan of a planet. Like, what about List? Isn't List out there? Like, wouldn't they be like, there's a weird alien temple on this planet. I don't know if it's appropriate for settlers. Maybe, like, I don't know. I'm progressing through the story so slowly that it seems silly at this point to voice all these complaints about like what I see as like a big plot hole, because there's probably an explanation for all this coming down the road a little bit. We've only gone this far by working together. When this is over, we're all going to be rich beyond it. No, this is exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled
You are right.
to be a part of it.
Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Okay. Well, we spoke to Andrea. You mean I can't just click on the eye? If I zoom out more. Yeah, here we go. The eye. Alright, Vlad.
This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard.
LO-868, really? Oops. I'm recording a video. I should be paying attention to what's happening on the screen.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
I was definitely not like on my phone Googling 868 to find if there was some secret meaning behind that designation.
Greetings, Captain.
Hi, Vasco. Don't I have you assigned to an outpost somewhere? You jerk.
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gabs with you?
Yeah, the gabs. I'm not here to gab, Vladimir.
Forgot to check the
want
math
another
on a few
temple.
equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness.
So, powers, pretty neat, right?
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. That's the only
Heart-stopping
dialogue they
might
gave
be
me,
closer
buddy.
to the mark.
I'm just making light of the situation. Someone sounds jealous. I hope you're not saying this could be a bad thing.
Won't put the faults to you there. When you're outside all-known understanding of how things work, best to keep smiling.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm with you on that.
We'll be with you as we all figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a showboat of surprises.
Indeed. I mean, I'd really like to get back to finding the artifacts. I feel like we're assembling some sort of thing. Maybe even one of those alien power circle sphere things in the middle of the lodge. And I feel like we've just completely abandoned that mission in favor of me getting superpowers. Me collecting a bunch of superpowers. But anyway, I was hoping you could point me to another artifact.
The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Here, catch a smile.
Thanks, brother. Indome. Oh, that's one of the ones I saw just now when I was trying to find the thing I was trying to find. Indum and Gunabu. But we'll start with Indum. It again looks like a planet that's, you know, well within my level range for this point in the playthrough. I'm a bit shocked that I'm like barreling through more constellation quests, and they're not getting more difficult. The way that Barrett quest is so hard, I keep thinking I'm gonna find extremely challenging quests, but this is again on a moon. I can't remember if all the ones we've found so far are on moons, but I'm definitely noticing that that's very common when it comes to these alien temples. They seem to be on moons, not on planets themselves.
Beginning landing cycle.
Maybe that has something to do with, like, the gravity tech that these aliens have.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure.
Tempting to call it, like, alien powers or alien
asked me to do that in a long time.
magic, but let's be real, this is some sort of alien technology. Like, they're
Funny voices for the
altering my
characters,
physiology or
like
my
you used
brain
to when I was
chemistry
little?
or something with these temples to enable me to, like, hyper evolve or something. Like with it makes me think like Obelisk from Space Odyssey.
How can I be of service,
2001.
Captain?
Oh, Vasco. I need nothing from you. Oh, look at the big, super obvious, non-human structure just on the surface of this planet that's not even too far out into the Starfield. So fortunate that no one before me ever has noticed it here. Anomaly. 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 Zeta. Interesting. I keep guessing wrong lately about which direction to approach this from. I'm hoping it's just on the other side of this, right? Right here? Yeah, perfect. So I can understand why maybe no one's ever been able to enter these temples, even if they've discovered them. Like, whatever this is could be just, like, impenetrable, for all I know. Whatever walking mechanism this is could just be impenetrable as well. Like, we're detecting these from the eye as Gravitational anomalies matching the artifacts we found. So it's odd why that being the case, no one else would have ever stumbled upon this. I'm gonna try my best to shut up about that. I've made my opinion on it clear. Let's just move forward. Talk about other things. How's the weather? So I have noticed that in these anti-grav chambers of these alien temples, my character seems to take off their helmet. But I presume there's like a breathable atmosphere in here, which is a little weird. Oh no, I guess I'm wearing my helmet and it just like wants me to not be wearing my helmet for the cutscene. It's gonna do that again, right? Yeah, look. Grav dash. Okay, let's go check it out. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward and briefly increase any damage you inflict. That sounds fun. The part of this that says, and the words they may say. Interests me. I wonder what kind of applications that has. Sure, I'll try out Grav Dash. Well, that was kind of boring. Wait, can I hold it? I only used a little bit of my new genetic enhancement bar that we're gonna try to not call the magic bar because oh, interesting. So if I'm running, it doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know that I find that it's like barely teleports me forward. Like, who cares? I really like Sense Star stuff. Like the name of it alone makes me happy. And then, yeah, it has that like super spoiler about some type of creature called a Starborn, which I assume that's the ancient aliens, right? The ones who are building these temples are called Starborn, which is an awesome name for aliens. I approve. Definitely approve. Wow. So does this quest just have me returning to... Yeah, collect sedative for Dr. Darvish. I do want to do that. Wait, is that... Am I done? Is that it? Do I not have a mission to go back to Vladimir? Oh man, what? I thought I saw that it came up again, but maybe I was imagining that. I guess let's go see if we can travel to the Eye and... I mean, I don't see any harm in checking in with him. He may say that he's not, it hasn't been able to find anyone.
You are entering United Colony space.
But we'll see.
Course and prepare to be scanned.
I want to be 100% sure that he's done giving me things before I... Like, doesn't it look like I have a quest objective on the Eye right now? Right, it looks like I don't have any missions selected, but maybe I do? Maybe it's a bug? I don't know. We're going to the Eye. We're going to the Eye, we'll see. If there's no mission left, then, I don't know. We'll pick something interesting to do next. Collecting these powers has been so easy. I see no reason to not just, do them all in a row like this. Get access to all my powers. Although,
Board is clear.
I just realized something else. There's only 2 undiscovered temples left. So, so when I first got the first one, it said 8 undiscovered temples, or no. I think there was 10 temples in total, maybe? Well, it's really easy to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess 8 in total. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why that number sounds wrong in my head, but I remember looking at this screen at some point and being like, 8 undiscovered temples, oh my. But maybe it said 7, and I just was like, well, that must mean there's 8, and then I got the 8 stuck in my head and confused my memories. It's neither here nor there. I was only 2 left, so I found 6 of them through Vladimir finding locations with the Eye, and 2 of them I just stumbled upon on my own. So it makes me wonder, would Vladimir have eventually sent me to those planets where I found the 2 by accident? Or are there some that you can only find by accident? I mean, I guess...
We're docked.
I guess it's silly to speculate on that, because he's either going to lead me to these last 2, or he's done giving me new directions, in which case I clearly do have to find them on my own.
Hmm? Oh, sorry.
Or at least get further in the story.
Nothing yet. Still pouring.
Oh, interesting. So for at least at this point in the story, we're done acquiring alien powers, except for ones I find on my own. Interesting. Well, I still do want to do this. Tourists go home. But I think it's time to get back into the faction quest. We tracked down Maya, and she was dying. She was terminal. So we let her live because she wanted to live her last days in that hideout of hers, and she gave us the information we needed in exchange for letting her live. So I was happy to do that. We found Marcus, I think was his name. The other first soldier. He was on his luxury ship, and he tried to bribe us, basically, be like, I'll give you the information you want if you like let me continue operating in Freestar space or something, blah blah blah. And I was like, no man, you can't keep smuggling and shit. Like, I can't just give you a get out of jail free card in regards to that. So then he tried to kill me, and so we killed him. got the intel off him that way. And so now that I've got all 3 slates, yeah, as the quest description says, I've acquired encrypted slates from key members of the outfit and given them to Ranger Alex Shadid for decryption. I should check in with Marshal Blake, the head of the Freestar Marshals. So, let's head back to Aquila. You know, I don't know for certain that I'm going to continue progressing this quest today. But at the very least, I can have the meeting and get the quest moving along and see what is next. Obviously, the meeting's just going to be a meeting, but then presumably we're going to prepare for some final offensive against the First, or prepare for the next stage in our information gathering about the First. I feel like we didn't really learn much about their motivations and what they were in regards to the farmland they were trying to take over. But presumably information on who hired, because they were hired as mercs. So it really has nothing to do with the First. Someone hired them, and we have to find out who hired them and what the motivations of the person who hired them are. So, yeah. Here's hoping that those slates we were given
The last thing I wanted.
give us one of those 2 pieces of information. And I think they will. I think the slates are going to identify the who, but not the why. And we're going to have to go confront the who to learn about the why. That's my theory. And I think that the magic number 3 slates is going to be enough for Alex to decrypt them. So we're going to get some information.
Hey, Deputy.
This time.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Hey,
A year or 2 back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink.
Hey there, Deputy.
Hi. Support staff.
New deputy, huh? Honored to have you.
It's funny that they're just called support staff. It's some kind of way. Alex
says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. I specialize in cryptography. A Freestar Ranger's resident terminal jockey.
No, he won't even have actual dialogue with me.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Oh, I guess I accidentally stumbled into the meeting room. But that was the plan. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze come on, and I wasn't sure if I got my mic muted in time. So if I just blasted out your eardrums, my bad.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately,
oh, no.
Some didn't survive.
Oh, that's awful. Well, I wish I'd been here to... Wow, the ways I can react to this news. That's terrible. I'll kill every last one of the First. I mean, someone's hiring them to do merc work. We need... obviously the First doesn't care about taking innocent lives, which is bad. And I'm glad we've taken out some of their lieutenants. I think we're eventually going to have to confront their leader who hasn't come into this yet. It's my fault. I haven't done enough to stop them. I mean, I feel like my character would kind of blame himself. Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah.
Right now,
I mean,
our
that's the
best hope to
unfortunate
stop
truth.
them is you.
Me? It's my fault. I haven't done enough to stop them.
Set those thoughts aside. Right now, I need you to focus. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well. Once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot. I mean, this is the God's honest truth, but...
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's
yeah,
move
I know
on.
that's true.
I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Oh God, this is really weird. I feel like we're gonna go over all my missions so far. I feel like this is maybe leading to me being promoted from deputy to a full 3-star ranger, which is awesome. But why? I feel like I'm in like a performance evaluation for work. Like this is really it's giving me like heebie-jeebies. Causing friction with the council doesn't help anyone. I didn't like him much, but I did what I had to. I respect Ron Hope and no.
Exactly.
That's the answer.
Dealing with the council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Excuse me. Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
Well, I didn't take him out. I negotiated with him. The informant was innocent. I had
And
help.
you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
People out there are suffering. I couldn't let them down.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a 3-star ranger.
Ma'am, yes,
what
ma'am.
happened with Marco?
Yeah,
I
I'd
gave
kill
you
him.
that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
No, I had to shoot a bullet through his heart to get it. I took great pleasure in ending his life. I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come
I
quietly.
suppose underestimating you was his last mistake.
Sure was, Dan.
I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it.
I just
I've cracked the
coincidentally,
encryption
now that
on the
you're
slates. Now, I don't know
guys come
exactly
back,
where
I
the
finally
First are
cracked the
headquartered, but
encryption.
there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of
I
the
wonder if
peace
this is gonna take
treaty,
me
they
back to
shut
that
all the
mech
mech factories
manufacturing
down
town.
right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
What do you know about this mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
I see. So all those decrypted slates gave me was like a small hint about where the First may be headquartered. So it didn't answer either of the two big questions. Who hired the First? And why are they trying to take the farmland from farmers? I'll go
The
check it out.
facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Yes, sir, I'm on it. Really, that's it? What about the performance evaluation you guys were just doing?
If the Marshal's right, you could encounter serious resistance.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait on my promotion
You've
until I
made
get back
good
from this
progress.
last mission. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Emma. Forget what her official title is. Ranger, I guess. Bro, I was about to get promoted.
Cracking the code was so easy. It's almost like they wanted someone to.
Really, so easy that it took you months and me
Might be
bringing
hard
back
work, but
3
it sure beats
separate
living under the
tablets with samples of the encryption before you were able to do it. Sure, easy, yeah, I'm sure it was. What a braggart. Alright, well... Travel to Arcturus 2. Let's set a course and see what I'm getting myself into. Fast travel is... Oh, it's saying I can't fast travel from... It's because I'm inside a loading screen, right? Inside a loading screen pocket dimension called... The Rook? Rock. But I keep forgetting what that's called. Alright, I'm on a balcony now. Will you let me fast travel now, game? Here, let's select this mission so I stop track of it. Alright, now it will, but I want to see... level 15, right, so, I mean... I know that doesn't mean anything because the Barrett mission's on like a level 15 system also. And it's impossibly hard. Oh, I've been to this planet before. I've been to this abandoned mining rig. Wait, is this even where the place I'm supposed to go? Have I totally lost the forest through the trees here? Let's just go. Maybe it's a thing where I have to, like, get to orbit first.
Dad, have you ever tried a
Oh, it's a first ship. I was so confused about what I was seeing here.
Not sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible. Terrible. It was terrible.
You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me. It's the worst. Oh, lucky shots. Jump offline.
Alright, this is not working. I don't know why it's not working. They've got all their shields back. Oh, is it because their shields were up? I couldn't target anything specific?
I get a bonus. And I'm getting that.
Yeah, engines. Go, go, go.
Ship's drive jump. Target has
Alright, let's do a repair.
Grab jump down. Oh, we're stuck. They've blown out our shield system. They've overloaded our jump system.
Sarah, I need you to relax. You being stressed out is causing me stress. It's not helping it.
Took out our jump engine. Our engine's offline.
Damn it.
Alright, hop in another repair. There, the engines are targeted.
Target's engines are down.
Perfect. This is what I was trying to do. I haven't been able to successfully do this very
Grab jump
often.
is back online. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
But this seems like a unique ship type because it's a first ship. So if I can, like, take over their ship, I think that'd be fun. Plus, I mean, this gives me an opportunity to actually, like, kill some members of the first that are just going to be aggressive towards me by default. Oh, because their grav drives offline, there's 0G in here now. I don't know if I like that. Ow, what just happened? Oh, there's a turret firing at me that accidentally blew some shit up. Okay. What is attacking me right now? Oh. Hello. Alright, I'm slightly regretting coming on board the ship now, but I'm already here, so we're gonna finish what we started. I'm gonna bury you, Scab. Alright, if you say so. I'm floating down to where I assume you are. We'll see about that. Wait, I can't open this? I thought this is where the... okay. So it must be on this level, I just didn't look around enough. Oh, this way, duh. Cockpit, yeah, let's go there. Ooh, wow, the captain and the veteran are level 38. I feel like that's worth noting. Whoa. Okay. Now that I've gotten this far, no, I don't need any of that. Where's the captain's thing, though? Here we go. Yeah, credits. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll leave tungsten. Oh wait, there's more first ships? This is maybe a bad idea. Because this ship is fucked. And I have no means of repairing it. Alright, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I am dead. Okay. I feel like I've learned a valuable lesson just now. I'm not sure where this is going to load me in. Oh. You know, I'll be real with you. I did not, even for a second, think that it was going to load me in here. I'm trying to take out this turret before it pops the fucking toxin. Alright, so we've successfully... Oh, first officer hat? Yes, please. Seems we got a different role on the loot by coming back... Or, well, I shouldn't say coming back in here like I did that intentionally. By dying a horrible death, we got to re-roll the loot that was in here. And I'm very pleased with getting a cool hat. So before I do anything stupid, first soldier outfit, yeah, much cooler stuff. See, I'm really glad I boarded the ship like this now, because that's some unique loot that I don't know I would have gotten an opportunity to pick up in some other way. Let's do a save. I guess just here is fine. Yeah, let's do a save. And let me think about what my next move is going to be, because I realize we don't have an ideal situation. Like, I do want to take over the ship. Well, let's see. If I sit in the pilot seat, I noticed that sitting in the pilot seat, like, restored the gravity on the ship. So by sitting in the pilot seat, does it become my ship? Like, what if I now board the Frontier? I think this is my only choice, honestly.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas
you
every
guys-
day.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Sam and Sarah, we can talk about this, whatever disagreement you guys are having.
Can I help?
I think I know what happened. Because I just boarded down. Basically, the Frontier just got boarded by another ship. So their script is, their coding is acting as if we've potentially been boarded by like the first ship instead of what the other direction, which is what really happened. All right. So I don't think I can steer the first ship to victory in combat. Although now that I've come back to the Frontier, no, I do still see sparks coming out the back. So I'm gonna undock. I'm gonna fight the rest of the first ships. And we're just gonna hope that me sitting in the pilot seat was enough to, yeah, you know.
Moving to engage.
Captain, our grav drive is dead.
Oh, relax.
No more shields. Damn it.
We're busy fighting. Alright, let's get the... Uh-oh. Oh man, we're getting crushed right now. Can I target their engines? There we go, there we go. Yeah, go, go, go. No! Oh no. I saved though, right? I saved after I had looted the like cool stuff that time. A ship cannot ordinarily jump more than 30 light years at a time. That's an interesting little tooltip. Alright, so auto-saved when I got back onto this ship, so that's good.
History of time. If you find
I realize I'm
any at all,
doing really bad at the space battles right now, and it's because I'm trying to kill ships in targeting mode because I do want to advance my targeting control system skill, which as you see I unlocked, like I finished the challenge progress by destroying that ship just now. So I do want to do that, but it's just like, and I do also want to like try to destroy engines so I can maybe board the other ships as well to add to my fleet, as it were. It's really nice that the other enemy ships don't shoot at me while I'm like docked to that ship, because you'd think they would. Alright, I'm just gonna do a repair. Hopefully get all my systems back to full. I don't know why my laser system got so low.
My kill list.
Or my shield.
Not too late to run. Yeah.
Not gonna run from you. No! Game. Target lock. Are its engines already off? Why can't I target its engines?
Can't skip the system with a fried grav drive, huh?
Oh well, I guess I'll just destroy it in target mode. I can't seem to choose the targets. No, 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 no! Alright, there we go. Now let's repair. Let's do a boost so I can get out of the firing range here. Do another repair. Yeah, I might be. You're really crushing me right now with the damage. Oh, I like the design of this ship. Please let me target the engines, please. Pretty please. Ooh, got it. There we go. Go, 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 go.
You never had a chance.
Hold on. Oh, I should have grabbed the skill up before. Well, whatever. Wait, there's more? Wow, okay. There's more apparently. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's upgrade this skill so we can start working on the next rank. Time to lock on the enemy ships is reduced by 50, which is just good in general for destroying them fast. And then target lock ships fire at you 25% slower. We definitely need that because I'm getting wrecked while I'm trying to do this fancy shit. Remind me to buy some more ship parts next time I'm in a port or something. Next time I'm in town.
That's the best you've got.
This is another Patera thing. Why is it not letting me stay locked on? Oh, I had it. There we go. Go, go, go. Target the engines. No! Target locked. Oh, I'm destroyed. Oh, great. I really need to be saving more often. Because this is just going so poorly. And if I'm not saving between every ship I destroy, I'm going to like not... it's really hard to keep track of your ship's health while you're trying to look at 1,000 other bars on the screen at the same time.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light?
I really need these guys to not be standing in the middle every time. That's so annoying. Just ignore my complaining. I'm just getting frustrated with having to do this over and over and over again.
Taking out our grav jump.
I keep dying. I also keep thinking I've destroyed all the first ships, and then getting like a rudely, like, it demonstrated to me quite rudely that I have not.
Our system down until the grav jump is back online.
Last hit took out our engines. Shield generator is completely blown. All our engines are a mess.
Hello?
Engines down, Captain. Very simple.
What in the hell? I'm having so much... Why was that so much harder than the last 2 times I've fought that ship? I guess because both of the ships attacked me at the same time, but like... I just feel like I don't understand. Like, I thought... I don't know. I want to get that skill up that I got before because I feel like the reason I'm having so much trouble fighting things when I'm in targeting mode is because I haven't upgraded that skill at all. But then, like, now I'm stuck with this chicken and the egg problem where I need to destroy things in targeting mode to unlock the targeting mode skill so that I can destroy things in targeting mode. And it's like... I still don't understand how to get it to target certain ship systems.
We're on our own again.
And then I don't understand why my lasers are always down and my shields are down, and like, what does it mean when my bars are like being weird like this? I don't know. I'm on the struggle bus with understanding ship combat right now. I keep thinking I understand it, and then finding out like the super hard way that I do not a little bit understand it. I'm spamming the repair key right now. At this point, my only goal is to destroy this in targeting mode. I don't care about. I'm not trying to board it anymore. In case people thought I was still trying to do that. All right, so now I'm going to targeting control system skill. I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna go to the save. Oh my god, it won't let me save because I'm in combat. Of course it won't. Awesome. Well, looks like my hull's in the process of being repaired. So let's get out of targeting mode and...
Engines online, Captain! They nailed our shields!
I don't know. I don't seem to be able to move right now, so... That's probably part of the problem, is I'm just standing still and taking it.
Shields are at your command.
Function is chasm.
Oh, I have the dock option. Yeah, let's do it. This, I really would have preferred to get the
Grab jump fully repaired.
Raptor thing or whatever. Like, I don't like the ship design nearly as much as the one I had to destroy. But I'm not gonna fight it. Boarding the ship means I'm almost guaranteed to successfully put it out of its misery, so to speak. Failure is unlikely, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Even these level 39s, I mean, I guess I'm level 39 now myself, so. What? Who? Where? Jeez, where the frick did you come from? Refined shoddy? First soldier outfit, yeah, I'll take another one of those. Exterminator, Wakasachi, trauma pack, yeah, I don't mind if I do with that stuff. Ooh, bunch of weapon keys and stuff back here. Oh, they're all gonna be empty. Yeah, I've noticed that when you board a ship, they'll have like a weapon storage area, and all the weapons cases and stuff will be empty. I think it's like, it's supposed to do the environmental storytelling that like when you boarded the ship, they all came here and armed themselves. But I mean... Alright. Oh, they were already open. Yeah, they came here and they cleaned this place out. Getting ready for the offensive. Alright, this is gonna be the bridge, I think. Oh, maybe not yet. There's another hatch, then the bridge. Or not yet. Ship's a bit bigger than it looked like from the outside. Alright, here's the bridge. Oh, it's apparently empty.
Did I just...
Hello?
We're the best!
I thought they maybe wanted to parlay, but I guess they were just bugged. That was really funny looking though. I'm like, wait, what do you mean Freestar Militia uniform? I guess that's different than the first Cavalry uniform. That's cool though. Another really cool piece of loot that I got from boarding the ship. So I'm very happy about that. Where is the cargo hold? Here it is. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna sit in the pilot seat again. You must secure the ship before taking it over. Interesting. So you say. The thing is, I feel like I have secured the ship, question mark. Wait. I'm not able to control my character right now. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm gonna try saving my game. Yeah, my character's completely locked right now. I can't like move my camera from side to side. I can't jump. I can't re-interact with the ladder to get regain movement. I'm gonna try loading my game right, the one I just created, the save I just created here. If this doesn't get me free, I'll just load that autosave when I boarded this ship. But I'd prefer not to have to do that. It looks like I'm not gonna have a choice. I still can't move, even after loading my game. So we're gonna load the autosave from when I boarded the ship. Which sucks, which really sucks, because I got that, what was it, Freestar Militia uniform, and there's no way it's going to give me that again. I was hyped for that, so I'm really disappointed that I encountered a bug. I mean, I think it was starting to bug out anyway. Like it was acting like I hadn't cleared the whole ship. And I think I kind of had. Oh man, Where the fuck did you think you were going? Didn't I just see a heat leech somewhere? No, I definitely want to mess with you guys. I'm just a little lost. I mean, I guess this was the way. I went in here, and then there was no one here, and then I went in here, and then there was no one here.
You hear me?
Oh, no, that's where they were bugged out. Wasn't there like a weapons room in this ship? Or am I mixing that up with the last ship I searched? Did the layout of the ship completely change with the... Oh no, this is a door. Oh, and this also. Oh, you must be the one I couldn't find before. Ones I couldn't find before. Shit. Did you not? Yeah, I don't think I explored this part of this area before. Well, I guess I'm going to successfully take the ship this time, but I can't help but notice that the NPC that dropped that militia uniform I was all excited about before did not drop it this time. I haven't searched the captain or the other person in the forward cabin yet. So I'm not abandoning hope that I'm going to get the thing I want yet. But that being said, I'm already kind of sad about it because I have a feeling I'm not going to get it. Oh, goodness. Wait. I'm so confused right now. Just because I have all the doors open, it's like giving me a weird... Oh, I'm so sad. That's so depressing, it honestly is. I'll maybe have other opportunities to get the Freestar Militia uniform, but I feel like I'm about to wrap things up with the first in this with this mission, so it's gonna have to be some point during this mission that I get it. Alright, time to board the frontier again.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grab tech cheating?
Now, every time I think I'm done with the battles, I find out that there's more. I'm really hoping that's not the case this time. Alright, I'm undocked. I don't know if I added those ships to my fleet or not. But, oh god, of course there's more. No, shield up, engine down. Shield up, engine down. I don't know why I ever even bother with my shield considering it doesn't ever last. Repair.
Killing Rangers pays extra.
Excuse me, game. Come on, give me the opportunity to board it. Yeah, target range. Oh god. Who even knows when my last save is? This is so like I can't. Is like the point of this mission that there's infinity first ships that attack me until I like take out land on the planet and deal with their leader, or I'm just confused. It's confusing.
Hello.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm glad it's giving me these generous autosaves, but I just I thought I was almost joking when I said every time I think I'm done, blah, blah, blah. But then as soon as I undocked, to mock my joke, they sent another 2, it looked like. No, do not put my shields down. Thank you. Yeah, why did I lose the target lock? I don't get that. Alright, pop in a repair. I'm firing up their engines. This is the type of ship I'd like to actually get from the First Army if I can. Alright, I didn't get it, but I did kill it.
Killing Rangers pays extra.
Walking onto this ship, firing missiles. This is another repair source, so that'd be good to get. Again, switching to target system, targeting their engines. Oh, I got the dock. Let's go. I very nearly destroyed it, but...
Our jump system's back up.
It also makes me wonder if, like, maybe every time I take over one of their ships without destroying it, that's when 2 new ships spawn in. I don't know. I'm throwing wild theories out there now because I don't know what else to do. Alright, this looks like the main deck of the ship. Is that a digipick? Why'd they shut off the alarm? I'm definitely still here. Alright, yeah, this is just a storage area down here. I just wanted to confirm. I figured it probably was, but... my completionist self couldn't let me explore the rest of the ship until I checked that No! Not again! No! Don't fucking do this to... oh my god. That's a very annoying bug. Something to do with the ladder design in these ships, where if you climb certain ladders up, and I don't know, maybe it has to do with like what side of the ladder you go off of. Well, now I know there's nothing down there, so we'll just ignore the below room there. Grab the digipick again. Oh no, a ladder. What is this ship design? It's really weird. Wait, what? Oh, phew.
Engaging Hunter!
See, if I don't climb the ladder, I can't get bugged out. Right? Right. Ooh. Fancy helmet. Don't mind if I do. Alright, one more enemy up on the top level. I'm not climbing that ladder. Okay, maybe I am climbing. Oh, fuck. Oh no. How did I do this a couple minutes ago? There we go. Now let's save. In this non-stuck place. Oh, that felt good, but I think I picked the wrong direction for it. There we go. Wait, what?
Hello?
Hello. Nice to meet you. That was a little more violent than I meant to be. Bounty Hunter spacesuit. Yeah, we've already established it's better than my current. Oh. So my quest just updated, finally. It basically says, like, I've defeated the first fleet or whatever. And I'm now free to land at the abandoned mech facility or some such. So that implies to me that I maybe am really done. Finally. finally actually done with the space combat, which is a huge relief. So that makes me feel like you're dead, right? I'm just knocking into your hitbox. Alright, so I'm gonna undog. I like the look of the ship. I want to make sure I definitely get this ship in my fleet so I can modify it, because look how cool this looks. I mean, this thing is very nearly destroyed, and put a little distance between me and the frontier before I, like, accidentally destroy my ship. Now, I presume I could just land this ship there, right? Here we go. Freestar Mech Factory. Sorry, everyone. I'm sure that whole sequence was very frustrating to watch from a viewer perspective. I had goals in mind. I had things I wanted to accomplish, and
I have things for you.
See, look at that. Talk with Sam Coe. It's sort of like what happened before. Talk with Sarah Morgan. Everyone wants to talk with you somewhere. This is now your home ship. Yeah, so me taking this somewhere is what made it my ship. Which...
Oh my god! I'm literally following in your footsteps right now!
It's probably a bad thing.
It's so cool!
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Alright, so I'm going to save my game. And now that my game is saved, I'm going to talk to Sam and I'm going to talk to Sarah and see what they want before we embark.
Where to begin? That temple?
Oh, they all want to just talk to me about
was
the
that?
same thing. I see.
I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who
Yeah,
built it?
Sam.
Why? So many questions.
Yeah, see, Sam's a perfect example of... I mean, I shouldn't call it this, but until proven otherwise, I'm going to call it the plot hole. Like he just said, he's someone who has been from one end of the settle systems to the other, quote unquote, countless times. But he's never once seen one of those alien temples on the surface of the, like, 8 planets that it was on. I don't mind admitting I'm scared. Both of the experiences. Both of the experience and what it means. Do you think the temple is proof
I'd like to think
of
you're
sentient
lost
alien
looking into
life?
my baby blues. Maybe? For centuries we've been looking for something definitive that says we're not alone out here. I just can't see the UC, Freestar Collective, or House Varun building that thing. The temple. Or maybe it's just some crazy gazillionaire's party temple. The ultra-rich do some seriously crazy things. Somehow I doubt it.
Yeah. I'm still stunned at what we discovered. It's our job to make sense of it.
Yeah. No pressure. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
I don't know. Alien science, you never know. Things that we can do would look impossible to a member of the human race just a couple hundred years ago. It's got to be just advanced technology, just beyond what we. Yeah. I mean, it does almost feel magical. And this is just a very dull answer to give. It's got to be just advanced technology just beyond what we
And
know.
who is capable of something like that? Forget about me. How are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
I'm getting a little sketched out that everyone I talk to brings up the fact that it may be damaging to me, like I may be having side effects. I have this powerful craving now for human brains. Kidding. Very tempted. I want to stay focused on... No. I'm so rattled, I don't know what's going... No. Actually, I feel good. Maybe too good.
You. Same old you. The other Constellation members are going to lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
Yeah, what are the other Constellation members even up to? The ones I haven't met yet, I mean.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Any day you make
Okay.
it through is a victory in
Who
my
can
book.
jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
Oh, it's so funny that the, like, bodies are still here.
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't
Look
jump!
at this chorus, like, tracking blood in.
I'm working hard, Captain!
Thanks, Cora. Could you work hard on moving out of my way?
I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about you?
Hey, adoring fan, do you happen to know where Sarah is right now? I really don't want to have to search this whole ship to find her. Especially with broken ladders. Sarah! Oh, Sarah. Oh, there you are. I guess this is like a crew station. Did I even explore this part of the ship? Oh yeah, I did. Sarah.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
Yeah, they're all a bit freaked out by my demonstration of the power. Interestingly, of all the people I've talked to, everyone's first asked about, like, what do you think these temples mean? Like, do you think there's aliens? Blah, blah, blah. She's the, out of the three, she's the only one that, like, everyone eventually gets around to, like, and how are you? Like, I should really be asking how you are. But that was the first thing on her mind. She doesn't care about the aliens or the artifacts or the temple. She's primarily, first and foremost, concerned with how I'm feeling. Which is cool. It's nice for them to not all be scripted the same way, for some of them to have different priorities. Why are you suddenly so concerned about how I'm feeling?
Why am I concerned? Let's think for a moment. Ah, yes. It isn't exactly an everyday occurrence to stumble across a mysterious temple and absorb some type of strange alien energy from within.
That's fair. Little sardonic there, but I understand. I feel confused, like I don't understand what's happening. I feel strangely powerful, like energy is coursing through my... I don't feel any different than I felt before discovering this place. I mean, I find all this fascinating. Like, the game's really letting you... Like, the game didn't give me any feedback as to what my character was actually feeling. So the game, through these dialogue trees, is kind of letting you write the story as to how the alien powers make you feel. Like, does it feel no different than before, or am I suddenly feeling like really powerful, like energy's coursing through my... Like, the game didn't tell me which one of these I'm actually physically feeling. I don't feel... I'm going to play it like I don't feel any different, because that's how I've been sort of doing it so far. I don't feel any different than I felt before I discovered the place.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science,
Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Yeah, that seems to be a shared concern among all the members of Constellation. Is the energy
Although
dangerous?
I don't know the exact nature of the energy you absorbed, I'm fairly certain it means you no harm. I don't have any scientific data to back that up, so you'll just have to trust my intuition. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's kind of my intuition as well. Take me to your leader, human. Yeah, sure. I did the joke with Sam, and I liked his response, so.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I don't think malevolent beings would have granted me this new ability. If these beings wanted to harm me, I'd already be dead. You think it was built by aliens?
It's a possibility I've considered, but I'm not 100% convinced. The
I
only
kind of
thing
am.
we can be certain of is that the technology we've encountered points to beings that live outside the settled systems.
If these beings wanted to harm me, I'd already be dead.
Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that...
I mean,
I'm afraid
I've
that we're
been to,
flying
like,
almost
6
completely
of the
blind
temples so
here.
far, so.
All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else
Indeed.
is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Yeah, I agree. We haven't got a lot of exposition yet, just a lot of puzzle pieces that don't exactly fit. Yeah, okay, yeah. Constellation's never heard of these temples before because they're just sitting there exposed on the surface of moons around the settled systems, not even that far out into the reaches of the settled systems. Like, some of these were really close to New Atlantis.
As far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's ever encountered one of these places. Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter entirely.
I consider it strange. I think you're taking this all too soon. No. I would have thought this would be exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about
She's
the
just worried about
significance
me.
of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling.
She's just
Who
worried
was this
about me.
wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Are they called Starborn? It really makes me draw parallels to, if you haven't seen The Dragon Prince, it's an animated series on Netflix. Big recommendation. It's really well done, really well written. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is like a star-touched elf is like one of the races that you encounter at some point in the story, and the Starborn makes me think of that. If you know, you know. Maybe these temples were intended for humankind all along. Yeah. Yeah, that's a smart thought that I totally thought of. Sounds like this is one of the reasons for Constellation. True. These artifacts, the Temple of the Power. It's all a huge mystery. I mean, also true, but this is a really cool piece of dialogue, so I'm going to choose it. Maybe these temples were intended for humankind
Perhaps.
all along.
We'll need more data to be sure.
I mean, it
It's
certainly had an
funny.
effect on me. It seemed to
I
respond
used
to
to
me.
think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never
Well, you knew
in
that
my
they were leading to
wildest dreams
something.
did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope
I mean,
that you'll
didn't
come
you,
through
though?
this, whatever it is, unharmed.
You need to dream bigger, I guess. I couldn't ask for a better partner on this strange journey. Oh, here's the second time I've had a fort opportunity with Sarah. They really want me to get with Sarah. She's just not my type. Like, in real life, or I feel like in this game, either. Like, I just tried to make a joke with her, and she couldn't even crack a smile because she's so worried all the time. Like, she's a great mom figure, I think she's the right person to be leading Constellation. Although it's still kind of weird that she's following me around in my ship instead of like coordinating things back home. But yeah, I'm just like, I hope there are other options for romance in this game. The only other person I've seen the flirt option on is like that random named NPC in New Atlantis. I ended up meeting his girlfriend and getting her a couple cups of coffee back towards the beginning of the game. It let me flirt with him weirdly. But then like as far as like main characters, like main NPCs, Sarah's the only one I've seen flirt options for. And here I thought I was the subject of your wildest... No. As a really bad, corny line, anyway. And here I thought I was Constellation's new no. I couldn't ask for a better partner on this strange journey.
Oh. Well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever
Thanks, Sarah. I
might be
appreciate
happening.
that.
I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Thanks, Sarah. You're the best. Alright, we got all of my dialogues out of the... Whoa! Wait, is that the way actually out of the ship? How do I leave the ship? No, I'm just realizing I don't know. Wait, maybe it is actually up here? Sarah, do you know... Oh yeah, we'll get the quest marker helping me out here. Alright, before I leave the ship, let's do it one more save. I've very often seen it where the second you leave your ship, the enemy starts attacking you. I really kind of wish I'd gotten an opportunity to... You know what, actually, hold on just a minute. I'm going to reload that save I just did. I'm going to go try to find a bed on the ship to get the well-rested XP bonus, and then I'm also going to try adjusting the difficulty as I exit. I'm sure I'm going to fight a bunch of first officers and stuff in this base. So if that does, like, I still don't know if that makes any difference, but it'd be good. Like, I have a feeling this is going to be a really big enemy encampment of some sort, so. I want to do it right. Bed. Yes, this is a bed. Alright, and then let's do this trick that I don't know if it actually does anything. And now let's exit. Ooh, bit of a hitch there. Alright, so it actually parked me a little ways away from the base, which is great. I can sort of get my bearings and what have you before I make my approach. Pull out my sniper-ish rifle. Let's actually go ahead and, before I forget, and switch this back to normal. I know some people like play on hard and stuff like that. It's probably fun to watch people play this game at an expert level, but I'm on the struggle bus regularly in normal mode, so I don't need to be wasting people's time. Like, I'm here for the stories more than I am here for the combat and stuff. Land at the Freestar Mech. Did I not do that? Wait. Alright, I feel like I did do that. But that quest marker is looking mighty far away. I'm gonna run towards it for a while. I'm gonna assume that I'm landed where I was supposed to. proven otherwise. Might as well get some scans while I'm here. Doesn't tell me how far away the objective is. Can I just say this is a really pretty planet? I'm really liking the look here. Reminds me of like cherry blossom trees, you know? Might have to take a closer look at this planet after. Yeah, like look at this. This is beautiful. I really like the foliage here. I have to, yeah, I accidentally clicked the button, but that's exactly what I was thinking about. I have to like take a look at this place as being a potential like outpost location after I'm done with my business here. Guess we'll keep our shotgun out for now while we're dealing with the local wildlife and what have you. God, are they coming for me? We're cool, right? That one scanner, hand scanner upgrade I got, doubled the range of my scanner, and it's so handy to be able to click on things from further away. Scanning was a very dangerous business and tedious. Surveying, I guess I should say, was before I got that upgrade to my scanner. Oh, what's this material? Something new. Just iron, I guess. Not too many flora and fauna on this planet. But look at this like view. I really like it. Kind of like it. So it's a bit different looking than a lot of the planets I've been on so far. Some stuff has looked kind of samey between planets. So it's nice to see something that feels like a different biome than what I've seen elsewhere. I wonder what they call this biome if I tried to land here. Is it like deciduous forest or something? Or is it actually a new biome type that I haven't found before? It'd be hilarious if it was like literally called cherry blossom forest or something. I'd be like, oh. Yeah, I'm shocked how far away this is. I mean, so the quest objective is, to be fair, on the surface here, I've noticed that like if it wanted me to go land somewhere, it would be directing, the quest marker would be directing me back to my ship, so that I could take off again and then land again. So since it's actually sending me over there, I guess it just wanted me to approach from a distance so I could be strategic about things if I wanted to. Yeah, like now it's finally a structure I can see 900 meters away. Well, that's the You're in Combat music. take an alien genetic material. That might come in handy for what's next. So I have reached sort of the end of the recording time. But I've done a lot of shenanigans today. That painful ship combat sequence is in this episode. So I'm gonna keep playing for a little while longer. I think I'm gonna at least, get close to this base. Get a save maybe right before the action is probably gonna start. I think that'll be a good spot to lead off. And then at the start of the next episode, we can get right into the action. Hitting the first at home where they live. I assume there's going to be like a big encounter with... Gosh, I don't know. I can't remember his name right now, but he's been referenced several times. Essentially the leader of the first, like Major something or other, or Sergeant something or other. The one who gave the order that was disobeying the treaty, or in violation of the treaty that had just been reached. Gave the order to keep fighting and ended up getting court-martialed along with all his men. Oh, jeez. I knew I was getting attacked, but I wasn't sure from where. Oh god, there's a lot of things attacking me right now, I think. Yeah, these horny things, I think, I got confused and thought, like, they were the ones attacking me because of the combat music. It wasn't them, though. I think they probably wouldn't have come at me, but they're flocking type, which means if you attack one of them, they send the whole crew at you. Just looking to see if any of these happen to drop sedative. Of course they don't. But one can always hope. Ornamental. Alright, we're getting kind of close. I think I'm going to start sneaking now. I know this is a really tedious way to approach this thing, but I keep hoping that this game is going to reward me with something satisfying for trying to use its stealth system. I've been really disappointed in the stealth mechanics in this game so far. Mostly just because I feel like they don't work. Like, you get instantly... Or maybe they work too well, like they're too realistic, because, like, it's a video game. I mean, like, it seems like if the enemy has any sort of line of sight to you at all, they just instantly fully detect you. Doesn't help that the fauna around here is like... Well, anyway. There's some sort of thing down here. Some sort of structure. There's wind turbines there. I assume I'm like trying to get up. Rude. No, I'm not trying to go into the looting menu. I'm trying to get on stealth moded here. Well, the objective marker is over here. I mean, I think I'm gonna enter like a big underground mech factory that's like partially inside this mountain and partially underground also. But I assume that the entrance to said facility is where they have the marker. So I'm going to try circling around a bit so I can get to the side that the marker's on and approach from there. Something interesting looking over there. Another structure of some sort over there. And then there's this structure, which I don't think is the one I'm actually approaching. Like, I think that's the structure I'm trying to get into. Have I not finished scanning these land sharks yet? It's not. Oh, whoa. This is the second planet I've been on that when the sun goes down, it's a very sudden, like, change to night and darkness. Well, I got a sneak attack on whatever this was. There's another one. I think those are the, like, hill bugs of this planet. See, I don't see anything near that, but I assume there's some sort of entrance to this place there. There must be. Guess I'm going to continue moving forward for now. Semi-circling around. Oh, this is something new. Excuse me, really? It said grazer, so I was almost 100% convinced. Oh, did it just update my objective there? Land at the no, still the same. Lots of structures on this planet. I mean, this is for sure it. But the quest objective is leading me this way. I'm gonna just accidentally do that all the time because I'm trying to sneak right now. And I also want to use my scanner a lot. And when I'm in my scanner, the B button does not uncrouch me, which is what I'm trying to do whenever I accidentally click the build an outpost button or whatever it is. I'm trying to uncrouch. I mean, this looks like nothing. Although this definitely looks like the way to approach this facility. Which I think that is for sure the facility. It looks really like handcrafted and not procedurally generated up there. So I'm sure that's the place I'm going. I'm kind of getting the impression that there's maybe like a landing site over here that my ship was meant to land at. But I ended up landing like miles away for some weird reason, maybe due to a bug. I think I'm going in there, but I'm worried about what might happen if I go up there without going here first. Like, it might sequence break the quest. So I'm for sure going to go to this blue marker, wherever it happens to be, and see what happens. And if I go to this blue marker and nothing happens, which I'm willing to say is a distinct possibility, I'm going to take my ship back up to orbit and try re-landing here. Yeah, weird. Like, now that we're beyond what I'm almost certain is the place I'm meant to go. Oh, is that... Wait. There is a structure exactly in this direction, like 900 meters away? Then what the hell is that? Well, at least we have, like... I don't know how to feel. Thousand meters is just, like, I've already traveled so far from my ship. So if it's really another 1,000 meters in this direction, I'm a bit flabbergasted. In fact, I'm sick of crouching. Yeah, it's telling me how far I am away from the landing site, even when I'm not looking in that direction, which leads me to believe that it's, oh god, please don't attack me. I said please don't attack me. Oh, I just saw a bunch of blue ones over here, and I went for the diamond in the rough first. Oh, those are the land sharks? Okay, well, I guess I've got that taken care of. Yeah, even when I'm not looking at the structure, so that means that's actually the quest objective it's giving me the distance to right now, which is good. Or not? Oh, maybe, no, it's not actually. It is the structure. Still. I just guess I was just misunderstanding how that mechanic works, but... Let's freaking hope it's this one. Can't believe how far I've traveled on the surface of this planet from where my ship landed. Okay. So it did just update my quest. It's now saying investigate the Freestar mech factory. So presumably this is it. Like, it is this structure, which means that thing up on the cliff, which looked insane, is not even why I'm here. That's a little mind-blowing. We're for sure exploring that before we leave this planet. Just putting that out there now. I'm realizing all of a sudden that my inventory is probably bad. Oh, it's not. It's not terrible. We're definitely gonna have to do some inventory management before we Go explore that crazy looking thing on the plateau up on that hill. So I guess it really is this structure that's 384 meters ahead. Because it did update my objective, right? Investigate, yes. Beginning to like second guess myself here. Oh look, I've completed all the flora for this biome. I've already gotten 2 of the fauna completely. Doing good on scan data for this planet. Just from having to take this long walk here. Yeah, there's no way they intended you to walk this far to get there. I don't remember any, like, story tie-in where I needed to land far away so they wouldn't know I was coming or something. $300. Did that get further away, or am I imagining? Alright, maybe we can do a little more running before we start sneaking. $200 now. Is that it? Part of it? Oh no, it's down in this, like, crater. That must be, so that's some other facility over there. Yeah, in fact, I have that marked. This is really cool, a really cool set piece if it's down in this crater. And it looks like it is. Popping this power. Don't see anyone. Checking my scope. You'd think this place would be crawling with first soldiers. But maybe they're counting on how hidden this entrance seems to be. My alien power seems to always regenerate, so I'm just going to keep spamming it. This is that one that detects other star stuff, I guess, as it says, but highlights nearby enemies and whatnot. Well, it's officially giving me a location discovered now. All I see is trees and rocks. Oh. I don't see any movement. I'm really wishing it wasn't night. I feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage because it's night. I mean, this looks like maybe some first ships that are parked under the cover of... Well, I think I just saw movement. Imagining things? First ship's parked under the cover of this forest, and then presumably the entrance is... Well... Ew. Oh. Well, it is down. signs of life.
This is Paxton Hull, commanding officer of the 1st. Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice...
He didn't see all the deaths I had before I finally succeeded. I'm a hell of a pilot in this universe. Kind of missed that last piece of dialogue because I was being an idiot and talking over him. He said, if you're something... But again, like, this is another perfect example. He's basically welcoming me in to try whatever I came here to try. But this is another perfect example of, like... Well, I thought because they're having me approach from so far away that they wanted me to use stealth and snipers and stuff, but... No. Just a scripted event where the enemy detects that I'm here as I get nearby. All that sneaking I did, pointless. But this is as good a spot as any. Save my game and end the video. We'll pick up right here in the next video. We'll go confront Paxton Hall, the general, I guess, the leader of the 1st commander. Forget what his title was already, even though I think he just gave it to me. And we'll hopefully get information out of him because I'm not, you know, the 1st have been doing some really shady, immoral stuff, killing civilians. They shouldn't be, you know, offering to work these sorts of jobs. They shouldn't be. But if there's a way to discuss, sorry about that, you probably just heard my cats having a tiff. If there's a way to end this without any bloodshed, if there's a way to talk to him, and just because what I really want to know is, again, these two things: who hired the 1st, and what is the purpose of them aggressively commandeering this farmland? And I guess a third tertiary question is, does that purpose have any relation to all this alien stuff we've been dealing with? Or is this a completely separate situation? I mean, this is the faction quest, so... there's so much mystery in this quest that it makes me wonder what it could have ties with, what it could involve. And we'll unravel those mysteries in the next video. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and as always, I hope everyone has a fantastic day.